we're thinking, I was definitely one of them. I was one of the big proponents where I was like, I think AMSA's going to have his Axe 2019, where he's going to get a big development in his gameplay, and then people are going to start to figure him out, and that has just not been the case.
Yep.
There's been that small fall off, but he is still maintaining so much strength in this scene, and I think in this matchup in particular, you give a lot more than you get.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see what the Yoshi Pioneer can bring to the table here. Can he extend this win streak to 6?
Can he bust up a lot of fantasy brackets? Let's be real.
Oh, man.
That's the other problem.
I mean, first seed Zane, I'm sure a lot of people are just slotting him in like, yeah, there's a 1 by his name. Of course I'm going to rip that. That's going in there. Okay, I love that little neutral jump, not doing a jump in to be able to avoid that egg, but still getting caught out. The thing here is just like, Yoshi has so much setup for Marth. Like, even though Yoshi can't really drop, jump back aerial, like most of the other characters in the cast because of how double jump canceling works. Ooh, big forward smash. That's no armor.
Gotta wait for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get out and dodge real quick, but Zane spaces that one out, not for the tipper.
Nice back here. You got to say it while it's there.
Yeah.
Right.
Low-hanging fruit, my friend, but I love it. Man. It's still tasty nonetheless.
Ooh, but AMSA's able to power back after the trade from the egg roll.
At 199 as well.
Yeah, and that's Zane's second stock, by the way.
Yeah, that double dash attack catching the panic jump was enormous. Oh, and an egg. 24?
That's gravy and a half if I've ever heard it.
Dude,
so let's see.
So much damage. He's still trying to scrap. He says, why not? I've got double jump armor. You got to break it. Oh, wow. Yeah, so those first few frames of egg just don't get broken.
Yep. Yeah, presenting parry for a lot of options right there that Zane would want to go for. I mean, I think chief among them would be that panic dolphin slash.
Okay, trying to catch those fares, catch those toes. The pullback from natural grab.
You're telling me Yoshi's grab has been good all along?
Getting activated like a Manchurian candidate right now.
Just powering through the CC, able to stay on top, getting another edge god opportunity. Good egg.
Yeah.
And up in time for the Nair.
This is what I mean, Dogi. It's like you can hit AMSA so much.
Yeah.
And it just will not matter as long as he gets to stay alive.
Yeah. I mean, it really looks similar to the way that AMSA was playing against Axe, right? Yeah. Where, like, if Marth has to take initiative in these sequences, AMSA can either armor his way through or just play for the counter hit.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of times that it's okay for Marth, like we've seen Zane be able to get through with a couple of nairs here and there, find some good spacings on some forward smashes, but not exactly the angles he wants to take for it. So it's been pretty rough for him so far. Up B, not good enough. We're able to spot dodge back to the stage, 159.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the dolphin slash is exactly what I was talking about.
That parry's crazy, man.
And you can almost just like option select any of what Zane wants to do and get that parry through for it.
Yeah, are you going to grab me though? Are you going to hit me?
How about none of it works?
Yeah, actually I'm just countering it all. Because I'm like that. I'm a third strike character.
Dash attack, and that's game 1 right there.
Yeah, love the down B refresh too.
AMSA showing that streak was no fluke right here. The Dino's got some legs on him in game 1.
And I mean, if he wins this, he gets to fight Plump,
which is bad.
Yeah, that's tough.
So congratulations to AMSA. No, I don't want to call it too early, but we got to look at what's on our screen right now. It's game 2 over on FD for Zane. And Stu, you mentioned this in the Zane Mango set as well, but it almost looked like Zane was really flustered, particularly on this stage.
I mean, I don't know what it's been. I mean, Zane didn't enter doubles, right? I believe opting instead to just kind of hang tight, prep for singles. But he did have to wait a long time to be able to get into the mindset. Axe having to go through all of the doubles bracket, win it, and then finally play out.
Something that's really been working out for Zane so far is keeping even in this one. Like, the last time he was here, he was looking to try to grab a Falco, and that wasn't working out. Yeah. This time, he's taking platforms away from a Yoshi and is forcing him to play on the ground. So even though he's losing the stock right now, is able to, keep more even with him in a race because easier to put the sword on him, easier to keep the distance.
For sure.
Get away from the grab, maybe not so much.
For sure, for sure. A little bit misspaced there, but that was a kind of miscue there from AMSA. No harm, no foul.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, still up there. Trying to just down tilt as the anti-air. This is going to be big damage, but still living.
Quick 40.
Oh, tries to go for that drop-off shield breaker. That's just not working. This is a Zane I haven't seen in quite some time. It's just one that doesn't seem to have the game plan prepped out thoroughly.
And I'm trying to rack my brain a little bit about this too, because the last time these guys played was Battle of BC6, and that went to Game 5, going Amsa's way. I was with Zane after that tournament, talking with him and Blur, and they were basically trying to lab out, like, what do we do in these
what
positions?
the hell? How do we make this red dinosaur?
How do we make this go extinct?
I thought this character was trash.
I'm playing a top tier. Come on. I mean, it's just so difficult, especially because of like how Marth broadcasts his swing sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's like Yoshi's able to just worm his way in so well. That's a worm with a lot.
That was
this
many
dinosaur
worms,
looks like a dragon. Honestly.
I would still love you
worm.
if you were a worm. Here we go. Dude, this pressure, and the fixed knockback there might just be a stock, but Zane just worms his way out of that one.
Yeah, reset there.
Finally using his down smash to get some breathing room, get back to center stage, because it was rough for a second.
Yeah, I mean, kill setups are just so few and far between.
Yeah.
Like here. Like, you do just have to sometimes go to 150, 200, 230 to be able to kill this character.
Yeah, but I mean, even look at that, right? Like, a big defensive option that Zane wants to go for is Dolphin Slash on reaction out of shield when Amsa does something like a dash attack right there. He was at 151 after hit, and it didn't even send him to the ledge.
It did not matter. I mean, what's crazy, we were talking with Armada. Armada was like, yeah, so Yoshi and Pal was like heavier. And I'm just like, this character's so
imagine
heavy.
It's worse.
Imagine that you just can't kill him even more so.
And people were really trying to buy the play there, right?
I know, dude. Buy a plane ticket, put him out there. Okay. Yeah, trying to just get a grab in. Yoshi's so hard to whiff punish sometimes.
Oh, wow, and that's enough juice to kill off the top right there. Amsa scraping his way back into the lead.
My man lined his shot up. Okay. Yeah, just trying to find that timing mix-up. I like that Zane gave him the time and space to do whatever he needed to do, but quick 9%, not able to get that out. Crazy air dodge out.
Command grab once again, though.
And the jump and able to find the ground with the fair, get some space, step up, take the throw.
Ooh, love the nair.
Second hit of it.
That's enough. We go to last stock here for game 2. Zane, opportunity. I mean, we talked about maybe he had a little bit of flustering happening against Mango, but he looks pretty poised so far.
I don't know, getting out of this scramble situation here at ledge here. Confirm that grab as he's trying to parry out.
Wow, it goes for pivot tipper right there as well, just right out the gate.
Got to get your damage up here, Zane.
I missed the dash for the grab, which is really unfortunate.
Ooh, okay, we find that though.
And the down throw.
I love that low up air to shield. He's not biting down too hard, and that's going to be the most important thing here.
And starting to add a lot of change, 90%, but he got to get his feet.
Oh, caught him on the way back though.
Yeah,
this is huge for
a
Zane.
Natural get up though. Didn't cost him his jump. The Flogging-Noggin. No jump on Zane as far as I'm aware.
I don't think so.
Slow get up though. Slow get up.
Oh.
Egg was almost enough to cover his tracks right there, but it is a slow get up once again for Amsa. You got to roll this one out.
Dude, this dino does not die.
Able to get away from
the meteors couldn't kill him.
No, not at
all.
So
sure
who makes you think Marth can?
Yeah.
What makes you think that in the world?
Dude,
here we
go.
go.
Roll from ledge.
Oh! Again, it's such a far-reaching and almost ambiguous command grab right there.
Making bonkers.
I feel like there's a few more inches on that one though.
Make some bonkers jump call-outs with it too. Oh, we're there.
Oh,
that was like the last frame of being able to hang for it.
Oh, he called out the jump correctly, but goes for up air instead. Amsa panicking out of the corner.
Oh,
but he's still here. He's still here.
He used his jump.
No, but he's wow. Oh.
Amsa 2-0 on Zane. Zane can be out of the tournament at 5th.
Dude, Zane was playing that last stock so well because he would just take the littlest hit that he could and say, it's time to get safe. It's time to get shield. It's time to not think about this as much. And then Amsa just manages to get the come down and force the tiniest little scrap. The tiniest little scrap, and Zane gets out of shield at the wrong instance.
I mean, hey, listen, all credit to Amsa as well. A big thing we haven't even mentioned so far is how long this dino is holding on to his aerials, too.
Oh, my God.
That's a whole stock. It's a whole stock, man.
Dude,
12 seconds.
You look at the openings per kill and tell me that this matchup gets won by Marth. I don't know if it's a player issue. I honestly feel like you have to work so much harder as Marth to be able to get a 0 to death or get a kill or anything out because of this dino's incredible durability.
And all along you're trying to break through the armor like we've been talking about, and we've been seeing a lot of deceptive rain for a couple of things, grounded pokes. aerial grabs and stuff, things that people don't really think about because you don't see him too much.
No jump, has suspended, yep.
Okay, down air there is nice, but manages to DI over to the second hit.
Oh, okay, once again.
Huge. No, not quite able to get there, but this is big damage right now.
Yeah. This might be 2 unanswered. Does not get the double jump onto the ledge. Amsa will finally fall on that first stock.
Yeah, he got the right hit of that that up B finally. The egg comes out though. I feel like this walling style has been working decently. It's just difficult to. I think when Amsa is trying to do a double jump mix-up, he has to see so much space. And then when he's doing either like a walk-in approach or anything else, he's doing what he can to wall out. And this is good adaptation, I'm saying, where he's just giving what he can. And he's just chewing.
He chewed on him.
Giving him a little crunch. It is a really grotesque sound effect.
Yeah.
I hate that sound effect. It's crunchy.
Zain panicking in the corner again, though. Okay.
Yeah. All of this started from a missed wave dash. Air
Egg
dodge
covers.
out
No
left.
tag. Dude.
Amsa is looking like a force, guys.
Dude, I don't think Zain has got the answer in him right now for the day. It's going to be back to the lab. Blur is just nervously like rubbing his hands together for another 3-hour net play session.
Opening his Venmo for many transactions that are about to occur for the side bets happening right here, but Zain with some signs of life.
Yeah, all that started with a long-range pivot grab, got a forward smash for the closeout as well, so it was looking okay for a second.
And that's a big interaction too,
Aye.
notably. Look at that dare. We might go to last stock right here for Zain.
So that's really rough because the distance that he was doing that fair at was so safe for so long because he was threatening there. Amsa finding his way in, doesn't have a multi-hit to break through, right? Just a single hit fair means that he can just get that nair in. So it's a dangerous game he's playing.
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? Because Amsa is hanging on to just throwing an aerial for so long, right? As soon as he presses that button, Zain has an opportunity to break armor there.
Parry's crazy, man.
Zain's starting to come back into this a bit, starting to get a lot of mileage out of the dash dance game, play out of the range, really coax Amsa into trying to poke, tried to jump well, but nothing there. So Amsa, a little bit of a break, not too much, catches him in the shield with a regular grab.
Zain's
Oh
floundering.
my God.
Zain's floundering, dude.
One more command grab for the fans. I'm smelling it. Oh.
Yeah, the big thing is just enough damage being tacked on because, again, Amsa has an extra stock to work with, so doesn't need the closest one out yet.
Oh.
75 is looking really good.
If
87
that nair
even
reverse,
better.
though, that was the end of the set right there. Zain has to play pixel perfect. So careful right here. Every landing option is so dangerous.
How do you even secure the kill here, though? I mean, you really have to go for that. Find that late hit down air into the tipper F smash. I mean, 109 right now. He's leaning in, big deep breaths. The pillow is creased.
He's able to get away from the involved frames and start off with stuck in
Enough?
a corner.
Not yet. Next one will certainly, though.
Big juggle. He's used his jump. He's expended it.
You have to watch back air into up air now as the conversion of choice for Amsa.
Going for big tech chases.
Got
this is good, but I'm really worried that Amsa's eventually going to be able to DI up and out and then get a nair in.
This pressure, that spot dodge.
That was insane. This is a big setup.
Wait a second.
Yeah, don't give too much in. Don't give in. Don't give in here, Zain. You can't bite down too hard.
He tried to counter hit. That's got to be an Amsa tech up.
No way. Okay, Amsa back to ledge. Goes to his safety.
Single nair will KO right here. That's a risky dash attack from Amsa.
But it's not enough. It's not enough.
Oh!
And able to get the up and drift back to the stage.
He
Live
took
it.
to ledge for that too. Amsa was just so aware.
Oh God, Zain banking on so much right now. And that's the dash attack to call the fair from ledge. Oh, 3-0.
No.
Amsa continuing this streak, man. Zain had the opportunity in this tournament to get 5 major wins in 2024. He would be approaching 10 in territory of most major wins won. He also would just be widening the gap between the rest of the field, but it's not in the cards today. Amsa still showing that he's that Achilles heel to Zain.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, the adaptations he was making were so solid. He was finally just like, I'm never going to bite off more than I can chew. I am going to set up a pretty intricate neutral mix-up in between, like, just nairing out, down tilt to be able to stuff the wave dash or dash in, and then being able to also just, like, seed space on double jump mix-up. Amsa, in turn, decided to just go for approaching double jump nairs a lot of the time. And that's so difficult for Mark to deal with if he doesn't have the room to dash back.
Absolutely. And I still have to add, once again, like the way that he was coming in with these aerials, they were so extraordinarily late because he has so long to just hang out in that double jump armor and be like, oh man, you hit me? I thought that was just a light breeze coming through.
Man.
But
that's cool.
That's cool, man. But I mean, what a set. 3-0 for Amsa. We talked about how many 3-2s, game 5s we've been getting in this bracket.
I mean, Plup and Jmook and this and it's just a
I
3-0
mean,
blowout. Sometimes you got to end it out that way.
It's crazy to see. The 3-0s have been just as entertaining, and I think we got Brecky in the back to talk with AMSA about it, so let's throw it over there right now.
All right, I'm exhausted watching that match, as I'm sure many others out there. You must be exhausted yourself after playing that one. 3-0 over Zane. How you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm so happy. So basically, Mouse versus Yoshi. Personally, I feel that this is Yoshi's winning matchup, but Zane is always living forever. So me as well, though. Me as well, though. Yeah.
All right, so you got your next opponent. You make it to the top 4. This is a stacked event, and here you are in the top 4. As we've been saying, though, job not done. You got Plup coming up next. Any thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, I know that probably is one of the hardest matchup for me. And when we played the FT, first to the matches, like 25 matches, and then I lost to him like 225. It's crazy. I feel that he's the best against me, but I'm gonna try my best.
Absolutely. Looking forward to a great top 4 matchup right there. And get those follows. Tweet about the event. You need to be tweeting about the event, as we said before. Let's go. Top 4 going to be coming up.